Hello everyone and welcome back to Learning Tekkit. As you can see, my refineries have been working hard and they filled up 4 whole tanks, 5 each of height. And I did some changes to the design. I decided, it took a while thinking how to make it most optimal to take up less space and provide the best efficiency. So what I came up with is just putting all five tanks in a row, attaching wooden waterproof pipe next to each one of them, which goes into a refinery, and then of course redstone engines on both sides and steam engines on the bottom. And for now I have levers here to power up the engines. Well, these are off because there's no fuel, but and I have levers there to power those engines. And then from the refineries, once again, another wooden waterproof pipe, and they don't connect to each other, so that's good. They don't pump into each other. However, from the wooden, I connected it to the iron waterproof pipe, and reason for that being is so that one refinery wouldn't pump back into a different refinery. So from all refineries, the fuel can only go one way, which is to the right when looking from this direction. So it goes right, and then falls into this pipe, and then goes into the tanks. So in the next stage, what I'm thinking of doing is taking out the engines completely and replacing them with a conductive pipe, or it's called something like that, and then connecting that to combustion engines in a distant location so that my refineries, which are quite pricey, stay safe. Alright, and to get that going we need water to cool down the combustion engines, and to fulfill that requirement I made, once again, 4 sets of 5 tanks each, filled them up with water, and here I created you could call an infinite water source. So this is a pump, just the same type that we use for oil, to pump oil, but it pumps this water, and whenever it pumps one water it takes out the square. But because this is infinite water pool, whenever it takes out a square, that square fills up with a new block, not square. That block fills up with a new block of water, which essentially will provide us with water for infinite amount of time, as long as we have the block loaded. And I checked with the world anchor that we have above, it keeps this chunk loaded, so we'll always have the water pumping and the fuel. Because the main danger with combustion engines, as soon as there's not enough water and they overheat, they blow up and destroy everything. And this brings us to the next point that I want to talk about, and it's this big weird wall that I've built here. You might ask, why did I build it here? And what is this weird material? Well, this is glass and this is stone, but not regular glass and stone. These are reinforced glass and stone. And what they will help us do is protect from explosion. So basically, we'll put combustion engines on this side and connect them to the fuel and the water using pipes, or waterproof pipes, and then we'll send their energy back to these refineries. This way, even if something goes wrong and our engines blow up, this wall will protect all the resources behind it from the explosive damage of the engine. I might also put another set of this water reinforced stone up above, so that our top floor gets protected from the explosions as well. But that's in the future. Okay, before we continue building the combustion engines, I want to show you how I made the reinforced stone, because, well, it's something new. To make the reinforced stone, first we need advanced alloy, and that is done by compressing a multi-metal ingot or something like that. But to make that ingot, basically we need reinforced iron, refined iron, sorry, bronze, which is made by copper and tin, and tin ingots. So we arrange them like so, and then we get mixed metal ingot. And then that, well, I'll just put it here. And that gets sent to a new machine that I built, and it's called a compressor, which will in turn compress it and produce. There they come. Basically, the compressor is here, so they all end up in here. There they go. And when the compressor finishes with a mixed metal ingot, it creates advanced alloy. And that gets pumped back downstairs, just like all the other materials from this floor. Okay, and once you have the advanced alloy, which is also used in other important recipes, I have 4 of them. So once you have the advanced alloy, you use that with either stone, not cobblestone, no, regular stone. That gives you 8 refined stone. Glass is a bit more expensive because you need to use 2 advanced alloys with 7 glass, and it gives you, I think, like 6 or 7 reinforced glass. So it's pretty much twice, not a little more than twice as expensive. But nevertheless, glass lets us. It's just as strong as reinforced stone, and it lets us see through. So sometimes we might want to peek inside and see how everything is going without going in. But this also reinforced door. That's made from reinforced stone, and just like a regular door, arranging 6 of them in 2 bars vertically. And the beauty of this setup is, getting back to the design, we can easily expand it by adding more tanks and more engines. It's very symmetrical. Alright, so let's get started on building our engines on the other side of the wall, and then connecting the fuel and water to the engines. Alright, my faithful dog is hanging out downstairs. Alright, let's see, how do we make a combustion engine? For combustion engine we need iron gear, once again piston, and iron ingots. Okay, one more thing I forgot to show you guys is how to make pipe waterproof. Well, for that you need cactus, and I had to go really far away in order to find a desert with cacti growing in it, which was really annoying that there's no desert close to me. But basically you cook cactus and make cactus green, and then the cactus green makes the pipe waterproof. And we use that to make waterproof pipes, obviously. Okay, so I thought I had more cactus green. I guess I don't. So let me make a little bit of it. Or did I? Oh, I had some more waterproof here. Okay, this will be enough. More than enough. Don't forget to leave 1 or even 2 back in your single items chest. And there you go, pipe waterproof. Let's get the rest of it. And the rest of it from here. And we'll need what we'll need. We'll need. I will use cobblestone. We'll need wooden waterproof pipes, and we'll need cobblestone. We'll make them into waterproof pipes. And then I want iron. Let's see. I need iron, and you'll see why later on. Okay. Then we need. There are two types of conductive pipes, stone and gold. Stone loses a lot of energy per block. Gold, it loses only 0.01%. So it's very, very reliable. So we're just gonna use gold conductive pipes to transfer the energy from wherever we need it to the location that we need it in. Okay, so let's take. I think we'll need some more. So let's grab the gold, make some more gold pipes. We'll make a whole bunch, I guess. 32 should be enough. Okay. And we need some redstone. Yeah, we'll just combine them as we need them. Actually, no. Why not? Just make 25, then if we need more, just carry them around. Okay. Let's get down here. And let's start building. Oh, as I watched at some point other people play Tekkit, and as I realized, many people were unaware that you can rotate the engine using the wrench made from iron, not the copper one. Right-clicking on the engine, it will rotate it to other locations where the power might be needed. So, I mean, where the power can be taken away from the engine, which is the way how I was able to create this setup. I just rotated the engines into the direction that I needed them. Okay, so I guess we'll just put the redstone engines underneath, like so, and I'll put my levers down there. Levers, like so, and then we turn it on. Okay, well, let's turn it off for now. Then I have wooden waterproof pipe, will go here, and we'll need one more for water. Okay, the other engine will be right here, and let's get the lever. Okay, we'll put it right there. Okay, and let's see. Iron, let's make 2, and I'm gonna put iron here because in the future we're gonna add wooden pipe here, an engine, wooden pipe here, an engine, wooden pipe here, an engine, and put iron pipes on this side, and it'll be the same concept as here. The redstone engines will pump out the fuel from the tanks, but I don't want them to pump it back into the other tank. So this iron pipe will prevent that from happening. Okay, and like I said, we're going to use cobblestone waterproof pipes for actually transferring the fuel, and the other iron will be here. And okay, So I think we'll go down. Might put another tank on this side, so we'll do this right here. And notice I made the reinforced stone one deep, just in case if there's an explosion, it wouldn't touch the tanks in any possible way. So we'll just go down there and up like that, and same on the other side. Okay, we'll need much more cobblestone. So. Okay, like that. Let's go to the other side. So it's right under the window. See, the window is already handy. We can see the pipe right there. Again, we'll come up like that. And there we go. This is going to be our fuel. And our water is all the way in the corner, so shouldn't be too complicated. Enderman, what are you doing here? Yeah, get out of my house. I'm hungry. Ouch. Well, not ouch, just dirty meat. Feel the dust. Crunchy. Okay. What now? Okay, let's see. Let's make our water come from the back. How close should we put them to the wall? Does it matter? Probably doesn't. Okay, so now these engines will put power in to this conductive pipe. Now one thing we need to do is power them on and then also power them off at some point. Once again, for now we're just gonna use the levers, just like in our refinery. But then once we start doing stuff with red power, then we'll start powering engines maybe with red alloy wire, something like that. Okay, so that should power these two, and this will power the corner one. Okay, so let's start the flow of water first, so that our engines can cool down. Also important point about these conductive pipes, you don't want to make a loop in them, so you don't want them connecting to each other, because then, just like engines, they will explode. Okay, maybe this is not such a good idea. Yeah, let's move everything back one more, because if that's gonna go back in the engine, that engine will definitely explode. Should do it. Okay, what's in my water? I thought I turned it on. Oh, you see this pipe is rotated wrong. There you go, now it can flow in that direction. And we might actually need more than one engine, because it might not be enough to power. Well, for three combustion engines, one redstone engine pumping water might be enough, but as we expand and have more combustion engines, then we'll need more engines. But then again, as we connect all these 4 tanks to one line of water, that means we'll have 4 engines pumping water into these. Okay, maybe we'll have enough. We'll find out with trial and error. Okay, this one also rotated wrong. There you go, now it should be able to flow. And last thing that we have is actually getting the conductive pipe up here. Okay, now once again we'll have this pipe going into an engine, so I don't know how good that's gonna be. Well, have to get that iron. Have to get that iron. Have to get that iron. That's what we're gonna do. We'll just send it away in that direction, and that should be fine. Okay. And we'll pick it up from, let's see, we can put one fuel tank on this side, one fuel tank on this side, two waters here, so yeah, that should be perfect. Okay, and now this, we'll just put it along the ceiling. It's expensive, but oh well, we have enough gold after our last query. Finished mining all the resources that were there. Okay, we'll just run it along the top, and then like this, and I need some more stone. Six, probably not enough, but alright, it's kind of, actually let's run it all the way to the middle. This is our middle, like that, and like that, and then on in each direction. Okay, we need 3 more. One, two, three. Alright. Okay, this engine's started to warm up. Should be good. Let's go check out the water status. Okay, they're full of water. Okay. Let's get the fuel pumping. Okay, I can... Oops. Unintentional destruction of a lever. Back on, okay. Alright, I won't need those engines anymore. And I'm sure we'll be able to power these with red power as well, so that we don't have this big trench on the bottom. Okay, let's see. Getting the fuel. Getting the fuel here. Oh guys, I figured it out. Okay. Here we actually need wooden conductive pipes, I think. Yes, because the engine doesn't know where to pump the fuel, and only wooden conductive pipes can accept the energy from the engine. I can't believe I messed it up. That's why the wrench didn't want to rotate the engine towards the conductive pipe at the very beginning, because conductive pipe can't accept energy. Okay, so we have 3 wooden transport pipes, and that's perfect because we need exactly 3 wooden conductive pipes. Okay. And this. Okay, now we put like that, and like that, and like that, and then we need these. Okay, I want to turn this off. Okay, this is not going to loop back in, is it? Oops. Okay. Alright, I need one more. Okay, well, if it blows up, we'll know that I screwed up. Okay, let's try it out. Okay, and this blue line, as you might imagine, is how much power is going through or power, not really power, energy, how much energy is in the golden pipe. And supposedly if it goes too thick, then the pipe will explode. Let's check it out. So the energy goes all the way down here. As you can see, it goes to our refineries. And if we were to put it on this side, then this refinery would receive the most power, this would receive less. This would receive almost no power. In this setup, this refinery might be receiving the most power, but then this and this one are still receiving some amount of power to be able to produce our fuel. And wow, that looks much faster than with combustion engines. I mean, with steam engines. It was working quite slowly with steam engines. And the pipe was always almost empty. Nice. Hey, it slowed down. It's not cool. Have full water and full fuel. This is great. Looked much faster when it just started. I should just close that hole. Keep falling in there. Well, I guess it's still fine. If we add more engines, we'll have much better production. Alright guys, this is awesome. Now we have our mini energy station, or engine power station. We can also use energy link to convert our electrical energy to the engine energy, which is much safer, but a little power costly, I guess. I mean, this much more efficient and much faster power production. And plus, what else will we do with all this fuel that we can get from the oil refineries? Alright, so we'll leave all this running. So, yeah, the greatest part is that as engines work, they will consume a tiny amount of fuel, but they'll be able to produce much bigger amount of fuel from the oil. So as this fills up, and then the oil refineries fill up, well, I don't know what happens. I hope the engines don't overheat and blow up, or my golden pipes don't blow up. We'll find out in the next episode. And also, next time I'm gonna deploy well, actually we have a lot of resources, so maybe 3 more queries down here and connect it with the gold conductive pipe from the engines. This way we won't need engines right by the quarry, and we can just deliver the power from our central power station. And where I'm thinking of putting the quarry is on that side, one on that side, and then one directly in that corner, just like this one. And then we'll have a huge dig. Yeah, I didn't show you this in the previous episode, but my quarry has dug everything completely. It kind of ran out of coal on the bottom. I think it's the bottom, it's the last layer, or bottom 2 layers that you can still dig out. And I decided not to waste any more fuel on it because it's mostly bedrock, and even though the quarry runs over the bedrock, it still consumes fuel and not produce any material. So I can see some iron, need some nickelite. When I get a jetpack or a flying ring, I'll go down there and check out that there's no diamonds left, but other than that, I just don't want to waste any power. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you again next time. Bye.